Sandy, you're up.
All right, welcome everybody. Today I am going to be demonstrating the foot spa, body spa party that we have as an option in our 4-show options. And I have these lovely guests here today. And we're going to kind of start, a little bit in. They've already come in the door and this sort of thing. So welcome, welcome ladies. Now you've all filled out your card. Remember what I was telling you about? These are really information cards, but they're also prize tracking cards because we're going to have a great prize. I'm going to tell you right now. This lovely box here. Oh. It's got some sweet things in it. And remember I said you get 5 points for each section in this front that you filled out. So be sure you give yourself 5 points. And a little tip I want to tell you, if you go down in the columns like that, it's 20 points for each column. This makes it real easy to add up at the end. So kind of pay attention to that. And I'm going to give you other points throughout the show. So in a little bit, we're going to go around and get our names and that kind of things, but I want to get your feet in that warm water as soon as possible. So I know I told you don't put your feet in the water because we're going to start out with something really fun, and that is our rejuvenating facial peel. I'm going to tell you all about these products in a little while, but like I said, you might as well do that while your feet are soaking, right? Mm-hmm. Right? No sense in cutting out that time. Our rejuvenating facial peel is really a facial product, but it can use anywhere on the body, and the feet is a perfect place to use it. So we're going to start out by treating ourselves to a little exfoliating of the feet. And you all know what exfoliating does?
It's the dead skin.
Perfect. 5 points for you, Lisa. Awesome job, girl.
All right.
All right.
We tried this at the last party I had, and I knew this was the party I wanted to have because of the peel.
Really?
We used it on our cuticles.
Oh.
And I could not believe, I was so excited to try them.
You're going to love it. So I'm going to give you a little scoop. You're going to do 1 foot at a time. Just bring that heel up there and go to town on there, all right?
Just one?
One heel at a time.
Oh, okay.
Just be easier because it gets a little messy, a little complicated.
I wanted to do my feet forever. It's like, I just don't take good care of it.
I know. I like to stop at my ankles.
And especially on those heels, really go at it on the heel. And once you have it done really well, we're going to go to the other one. And now I remember that I told you to bring 2 things along with you today. And I see that most of you brought your towels. Good job. And a pen. And I saw that you brought pens. So all of you who brought that get to give yourself 5 points.
Oh my
and sometimes
gosh.
I actually, at my parties, I ask them who remembers what I asked you to bring. And I get points for that too.
Wow, this is
pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing. Do I put my foot in?
Once you have your foot done, you pop it in that water, okay?
I don't feel like I'm done.
No, I'm still getting those dead skin.
It feels so good.
This feels really good.
I feel so bad.
It's like a pedicure at home.
It is. It's a treat. I'll tell you, when I finally take the time, it's kind of like doing the mask for me. I don't always do it. Those of you who have used masks, you know that you have to make a little bit of a concerted effort to do it.
Oh my gosh, you guys would love the mask. We tried it at the last party. Somebody should have a party just to get the mask, to try the mask.
Guess what? We're going to get to try it today.
Oh, you will? Oh my gosh.
Sandy's pulling out the tricks.
Yeah. All righty. Love what you're
good
doing
too.
with those feet. Get in between the toes too.
Yes, I didn't even do
right
that.
in between those toes. Yeah, I used to say heel, but you know what? I see the whole foot, man. Why leave any part out? I get jealous.
This is nice.
Now, BRI is a pure and natural. That means that our products are naturally based plants, essential oils, those sorts of things in it. No artificial colors or fragrances in any of our products. No harsh preservatives, no sodium lauryl sulfate, just wonderful, delightful, good for your healthy nutritional ingredients.
This water smells really good. What's in there?
Oh, yes, I forgot to mention that. I drizzled a little bit of our wonderful body wash. This one happens to be our cucumber body wash, but this comes in 4 other scents as well. Wow. And we'll talk about those a little later when we talk about body butter. Our next fabulous product. Now, if you're experiencing anything today that you really want to have, flip over your card to the back side, and there's a place to mark your wish list down. So write down the products that you're enjoying, that you're thinking about purchasing. just get a list there started so that we can.
Your
Skin on
skin.
my black pants.
So that was
Gross.
we did the peel and the body wash so far.
So far, it's body wash and the peel. And
Oh,
now,
that peel.
how many of you ever use Epsom salts for certain things, for like,
Sure.
yeah, relaxing the feet? Well, this is like an Epsom salt type soap. This is our new bath soap. We have it in 2 scents: cucumber, and we also have it in mandarin fig, and they're both delightful. So today I have the cucumber, and if you would like some in your water, I will give you a little bit.
Yes, cool.
Mhm.
Who's in? All
I'm
right.
in.
Oh yeah.
Just sprinkle a little bit in here, and then you use your feet to kind of move it around a little bit. About a teaspoonful, maybe a teaspoon and a half. Doesn't take a lot.
Can I get a
That
little bit more water?
smells so
Oh,
good.
absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'd love it.
Oh my
Water
gosh.
too.
All right.
Thank you. That's
Okay.
Oh.
So we're just getting this thing started. So while that's soaking, I'm going to get me a little more hot water so that as it cools down, you'll be all set for nice hot water.
this feels really nice.
Just rubbing your feet around is like
Mhm.
totally soothing. So you've done more than just this for a party.
Yes, I've actually done facials
Ooh.
and I've done an anti-aging party.
Oh my
and
gosh.
you, girls, these parties are so easy. I don't even have to do anything as a hostess, and I hate buying my products. So
Perfect,
as
Julie.
soon as my shopping spree runs out, I have.
Okay, good point. We're going to talk about that too. So before we get started, I want to go around the room and introduce yourself. Give us your 3 words that you have for our wonderful hostess, Jody. I just love her for doing this party and getting all you ladies together. Thank you. So let's start with you, Miss Lisa.
Okay, I'm Lisa, and I know Jody from our kids are in school together. And what I just appreciate about her is she's just very family focused, and she's got a little
Aw.
spunk to her that I just love.
Thank you.
I'm Kristen, and I know Jody from her sister. I actually met her. I think she is fun, organized, and very helpful.
Aww.
That's neat. Yeah, I love to love it. I love Jody because she's been a great customer, and I'm very excited to treat her to some wonderful rewards as a hostess and thank her for bringing you here. And I always bring my hostess a little gift, and I have some choices for her. It's kind of stuck under the table here. I'm sorry about that. Little technical difficulty. As I have a little tote bag, and I get 2 different patterns, so she gets to choose one of them. So which one would you like?
cute.
So
I
cute.
wanna
I'm gonna
know.
go with this
Would you
one.
like one of these? Guess what? I know how you could get one of these. You could put a little party. Get some girls together. You know what? In fact, since we're just starting out, if you're thinking in your head that maybe this would be something you would try, I mean, no commitment to it, but maybe I'd do it. Give yourself 5 points.
Oh.
Okay, and now I want to pamper you just a little bit more. If you would like a couple flower petals in your water to give you a little
Oh,
more
wow, I
sense
feel
of being
so
pampered.
special.
Anybody?
Sure.
Of course.
And I just think a couple is good. You don't want to overdo it because I know how fun it is to just let your feet.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take a picture. so
I
can
know.
show
I'm totally
picture.
taking a picture.
my kids what I was doing today.
So pretty.
Aww.
Yellow's so bright and
I
cheery.
have my kids.
I'll send you one.
Send me a picture.
Do you want me to take a picture of your actual feet?
No,
Well,
this
they
is
kind
fine.
of hid in here, so.
I'm gonna post this on Facebook.
I was
and be
gonna
like,
say,
what
you
did
know
do
what?
with your
If
day?
you if you post these on Facebook and tell them about your fabulous party, you give yourself 10 points.
Oh.
All right. So now our feet are going to be soaking and relaxing. Do you feel kind of relaxed? With,
Oh, yeah.
Setting them down. Just take a deep breath. I want you to just breathe and release. We're going to try a few other products, and we're going to be doing these on the backs of our hands. Now, one of the things I want to mention to you is that we're actually going to cover 3 of the wonderful ways that you can experience BRI today. One is you can become a customer, spend a little money, get some great products after we've talked about them and got them on your wish list, and I will help you get the very best deal that you can today and always as my customer. Great thing. The second thing is You could save a little money, and you could do like Jody did and get some ladies together and host a party for heavily discounted and free products. And then the third thing you could do is you could earn a little money, and that's by becoming a consultant like I am and joining me and earning some money. Now, I was introduced to BRI at a party. It wasn't one like this. It was a facial party, and I'm going to tell you about the 4 different party types that we have in a little while. And I was really not that interested in skincare, you know. I was fine with Noxzema and oil of Olay. But I went because I love my hostess and I wanted to support her. Then I heard about all the wonderful ingredients that were in here and no artificial colors and fragrances. I thought, hey, might as well try the basic products. So when they came, I started using them, only doing them once a day. How many of you have been to a party before, a facial party? It's just Jody. So Jody, you know the tip about twice a day thing. All right. So in 2 weeks, I noticed a difference in my skin. Then I committed to doing them twice a day, and oh my gosh. And then I loved everything about BRI, so I kept buying products. And eventually I said, you know what? I should get a discount on this. And I decided to join the company. And that was like 16 years ago. And then I started doing the business about 12 years ago and really getting going. So this might be for you, and who knows? You could get in the business and enjoy it. So the next product that we are going to use today is our wonderful facial mask. Make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. So we're going to start with the facial mask. The facial mask is something that's used for the face. It tones and tightens the skin. It does some exfoliation. Aloe is the first ingredient, and aloe is a natural exfoliator, so it helps to clear out exfoliates. We're going to put this on the back of our hands today, something that you use 2 or 3 times a day. So I'm going to share it with you first, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it on the back of the feet. And what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a little dollop on the back of one hand, and then I want you to smooth it around like this so that you get it on both hands without using your fingertips. It's a liquid.
Amazing, right? Your hands are going to feel so good after this.
We're going to let that on there. It gets really tight. It's something that you would leave on your skin for about 10 to 15 minutes at home. Leave that on for a little bit. And while that's on, because that needs to be on for a little bit longer, I want to tell you a little more about booking your own party. Because here's the thing. When I have a show, when I'm going to do a show for my hostess, when we team up together, I have 2 goals in mind. My first goal is to treat her guests to something truly special. That's with these wonderful products. And my second goal is to help her enjoy all the benefits available as a hostess and get everything on her wish list and more. So we're really looking for 3 simple things today so that you can help her. We're looking for at least 5 orders with a minimum of $300 in sales and 1 booking. And for every booking that we get today, Jody has an opportunity to earn another $75. So think about the ways that you could help us achieve those 3 simple things. Okay? And I'm going to tell you about all the wonderful rewards in a while. So the next thing I want to treat you to is this wonderful lip treatment. So how are your hands feeling? They're getting kind of sticky and tight. Yeah, that's what we were expecting. So this is our wonderful new lip protection. It's SPF 32, protects the lips from the sun, and it keeps them moisturized. So I'm going to give you a little bit on your fingertip and let you just apply it over your lips, right? Anybody use this before? No. Oh, you know what? I have another tip too with this. I understand it's really good for eyebrow waxing. Instead of an eyebrow wax, you can put it underneath your eye color. I'm an awesome gal that does makeup. It's awesome to hear that. It pays to go to training because you learn so much. That's one thing when you become a consultant, you learn. Jody, when you become a consultant,
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
You should. You love the products. You love the products, right? I think that's what inspired me. I wasn't going to use anything else.
And I have 3 kids who are in sports, so the extra money would probably help with their activities.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is really nice.
Feels
That's
nice.
really good.
Protects you from the sun. All right, we're going to go back and use this wonderful facial peel a little bit too, because you saw how good it worked on your feet, right? Well, we're going to put a little bit in our fingertips. You're going to do your fingertips and the palm of your hand.
Oh, the rest of your
Yeah.
Golden, man.
Your hands are going
Oh
to
my
feel
God.
absolutely amazing. I'm going to put it in your fingertips because you're going to just kind of do your fingertips in the palms of your hand, not the mask part of your hand, because we're going to
So fingertips and then
kind of the palm, the part that doesn't have the mask on, in the back of your knuckles, and anything that's not covered with the mask. And then you might want to leave it a couple seconds, maybe 20 seconds or so, to let it warm up, because the rejuvenating facial peel is a fruit enzyme peel. It has unripened papaya, grapefruit, pineapple, and those kinds of fruit enzymes in it, and it dissolves dead skin cells, and it works best when it warms up to your body's temperature. This is something we use on our face, but the skin needs to be dry in that it can't be damp for it to work. It works best when it's dry. And
This is so, what is that my skin?
it is. It's
Oh
totally dead skin cells.
my God.
And be sure you get like in this here little crotch of your fingers like that, because that's where we get a lot of tissues. Pretty amazing.
Wow.
I'm just gonna lather in this stuff.
Right?
man.
All right.
Oh my gosh. And I have this at home, and I've never thought
Put it on the palms.
to put it on the palms and my fingers.
Yes. I have a couple of these towels here because we're going to use those in a minute. As you're going to wash your hands, can you reach down and just get your hands good and wet in there? And I'm going to give you a little drip. There they are. I'm going to give you a little drop of liquid
Take the
hand
mask
soap.
off.
Oh,
Yes,
I
take the
I was
mask and
gonna
everything.
say,
Whew, here's a little drop of liquid hand soap.
Okay.
A little drop of our wonderful liquid hand soap. And just wash them off, and then I'll take your used up towelettes once you have them rinsed off.
Oh, that smells really good.
Mhm.
I love our liquid hand soap.
What scent is that?
This one is our mandarin fig, and we also have it in cucumber.
Oh, I love
I love it. And that mandarin fig scent comes in our body wash and our hand lotion and our body butter.
Wow. I'm gonna slip right out of
Can I
here.
use both of these?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have more. And you can throw the used ones right in that little bowl.
More my hands
Paper
just like
I know.
right down 10
Wow.
years.
Seriously.
That's insane.
I know.
There you go. And then
Thank you.
another one.
When do we get to do this again?
We
Well,
should have a
tell
party.
you what, I have
Oh,
some
you're
parties
right.
ready.
I'll come.
Yes.
I'll come and do this again.
Oh.
I know I don't know you that well, but I'll
I'll
come.
bring my mom.
Well, maybe.
I actually have these wonderful bags for those of you who want to book a party. Some good goodies in there for
There's
you.
chocolate in there.
So there's some chocolate. There's a wonderful
I'd
red
have to go to the
lipstick.
gym
Don't you love
to
it?
Get that chocolate.
Yeah, you better show up every day then.
I found that
All
the
right.
neck cream works really good if you want to firm up
Oh.
different parts
So,
of your skin.
Now the hands should get just a little bit of lotion, don't you think?
Oh,
yeah.
So I'm going to give you some
I mean-
choices. This is our wonderful baby lotion. Actually, today we're just going to use the baby lotion, just because. It's lavender and vanilla,
Oh,
and it's so smooth. It's I don't know how to say it. It's
so smooth.
tender. Yeah. It's delicate,
Mm.
just like babies, and it smells so.
Ooh.
Got a little much.
Do you want me to take some of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, got a little much here. You only need a little with
I'll
LeBron,
do my whole arm.
as you know.
Oh,
Wow.
that's nice.
Aromatherapy right here.
Wow.
Oh, I like that.
All right. Okay.
Oh, I could see putting this on at night before I go to bed.
Yeah, it's
Right?
supposed to help you
So,
sleep. Lavender's supposed to
Who knows what's the first ingredient in all of our skincare?
Aloe.
Aloe. You get 5 points for that.
Right.
So I gave each of you one of these
You guys
Why
are so
LeBri. So let's talk a little
I
bit
wonder
about
what
Why
you-
LeBri. This is a great piece. When you open it up, you'll see this is Linda and Brian. They are the founders of the company.
How old is she? She looks really good.
I don't know. I don't divulge ages.
Okay.
I think she's younger than me.
She's got great skin.
Yeah, she does.
Yes.
See the benefit of being the owner.
So they made it their mission to develop exceptional market-leading products that are beneficial, safe, natural as possible. They used natural ingredients. She wanted products that were effective, that were affordable, and that were safe for us. And I think she really nailed it with our BRI skincare product line. I urge you to, consider, those of you who have never experienced BRI except for today, I urge you to consider a facial party. So, aloe is the first ingredient, and then it's also loaded with the restoring herbs, rejuvenating vitamins, fruits, plant essence. And inside of here is a very good piece that talks a lot more about why our products are developed in such a beautiful way for the benefit of our health and well-being. So take this home with you, and you'll have a lot of great information for why these products are amazing. All right.
I know.
Everything in the product line is hydrophilic. They're loaded with humectants. So big words, but what they mean is that they hold moisture and they draw moisture to them. And aloe is right at the front line of that. And so this is a little demonstration of how effective our products are. Because a lot of products use things like mineral oil or other even coconut oil and those kinds of things, which oils lubricate the skin, but they don't hydrate. What we need for hydration is water, just like every living thing, plants, animals. When they're thirsty, what do you give them? Water. And our skin is the same way. But you can see the difference, and I usually pass these around and let you take a quick peeky at how effective they are. This is really so great about it.
It's really true.
It's really heavy.
This is the one time you want to be plump and full.
I'm here to pump you up.
All right.
Wow.
So now we're going to get to the really good part of the feet, and that is our exfoliating step. I'm going to actually let you try 2 different products on your feet. And I'm going to start with the face and body scrub. And then we also have this Natural Radiance body scrub, which is my personal favorite. But I like to use this one too because it is an option. And the nice part about this one is very good for the face as well. So you can use it on the face or on the feet or anywhere on your body. So we're going to do 1 foot at a time, and you'll take it out, exfoliate it, and then you can rinse it off and set it out. So, right. We'll start with a wonderful hostess here. Oops.
Are we doing the top of our feet?
The
Or did
whole
you
foot.
just-
The whole foot.
Okay.
Do your whole foot. This is the exfoliating step for your foot, and then you can go.
What makes it exfoliate?
Oh, the face and body scrub uses that abrasive product of walnut and almond shell powder. So that's what gives it that little bit of grittiness. It also has honey, ocean sea plants, has the essential oils of lemongrass, clary sage, just nice things for your skin. I didn't mention this, but it has a very earthy, woodsy smell to it. I don't know if you noticed that as you were doing your foot. Yeah, just set it out for a minute, and then I'll get your other little body scrub. This is our new Natural Radiance body scrub. I absolutely love it. It's a sea salt scrub. It's so nice and coarse. Came out last Christmas. So glad that they put it into our regular lineup because I really fell in love with it. I got actually become kind of addicted.
Oh, does that smell good?
Oh, the lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Yeah, everybody's going to be jealous.
Oh my. Can you feel the difference?
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like this is still
I'm so
exfoliating.
hooked on this. I do this like every time I shower.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so glad I get a discount, ladies, because I'm going through this like water.
I did.
All right. Oh, you need to rinse yourself. Let me know when you're all done rinsing, and I'll grab your little tub here and set it aside. All right. So at this point, I would take these out and empty them, but I guess I did.
Stick them under the
Okay.
table.
I'll take them under here for now, but just so those of you, for the party's sake, I would empty these while they're relaxing and wiping off their feet and that sort of thing.
Here, I'll just move mine.
So now what I want, now the thing we're going to moisturize our feet. And we definitely want to put the foot and body cream, the rejuvenating foot cream on one foot. This has peppermint in it. It has soothing ingredients in it for the feet, especially if you have tired, achy feet. This is a perfect product to use. And then if you would like to try one of our body butters, we have 5 different scents of these, and they're just really delightful, and you can pass them around. And I'm going to just start with the first one and tell you it's Citrus Medley. Just pass it around, see what you think of it. Citrus Medley is so refreshing, and I love it. It is our newest scent.
I don't think I need any other.
Oh, I know.
And then we have Mandarin Fig. Oh, yeah, you can put some right on your skin if you want to.
Feet?
You can put it on one foot because we're going to use
I
that.
like this.
If you know if that's the one you want, then you just go ahead and put it right on your foot, your feet. Mandarin Fig is warm and cozy. I call it my winter scent.
Here, you want to smell Mandarin Fig or not? Are you guys just happy with your citrus?
I'm happy with my citrus.
Okay. So I'm just going to quickly tell you, the Mandarin Fig is kind of a warm, cozy. I like it for winter. It to me reminds me of a fireplace and a good book. So that's that one. The Mandarin Fig, as you just tried, is refreshing. Cucumber is a very refreshing, just kind of clean, fresh smell. The white tea and cedarwood oil is sort of fruity. I think it smells like Honeycrisp apple. It's one of my personal favorites. It's light and just a really lovely scent if you want to try that. And then the last one is our Costa Blanca Camellia. It's a very floral scent. I call it a summer scent because it's like the porch swing on a summer day. I actually think it's a little romantic, so you want to just
Oh, you are going on a date tonight.
So all of these scents that I just described also come in that wonderful body wash that we use in our tubs. And I want to say something about the body wash. It doesn't have any sodium lauryl sulfates in it, so it doesn't compromise the skin's natural pH, so it's not going to beat up on the pH that we need to have healthy skin. And it also rinses off clean because it doesn't have anything that leaves a residue like soaps do. And so it rinses off clean from your body and also from your bathtub and shower. Big plus. Big plus. All right. And then on the other foot, we're going to do this rejuvenating foot cream.
Oh, baby.
Love this one too.
I'm excited.
I'll tell you, I really wasn't a big hit on this one, but the last few times I really put it on my feet and I could feel a difference in how it treated my feet. So I'm going to get into using this pretty regular.
Ooh, that
smells good.
So,
so spa-like.
I know.
All right, so you have the backs of your cards.
Mm-hmm.
You have the backs of your cards. Now, when you book a party with me, you actually have 4 options of parties. So you experience this wonderful foot and body spa. You know somebody who would have enjoyed being here? At least one, one or two. So maybe that would be a good party for you. But the other one is our refreshing facial party experience. And that's where we're going to do the full faces. And you know that mask that we used on the back of our hand, how tight it got? We're going to do that on half of your face. And the peel that was so good on your feet and hands, you can do that on half your face. So if you have never experienced it, it's worth, booking a party just for that. And then we also offer a anti-aging. So that would be the next step after good skincare would be for some of our anti-aging serums and neck creams and those sorts of wonderful things. And lastly is our fabulous color makeup. So color cosmetics. It's just the natural next step to good skincare, right? Okay.
You always have on really nice makeup. We should almost do a makeup party, Kristen.
That would be kind of fun.
Of course.
Yeah, and people always comment on how good your makeup is. So if you do a makeup party, they probably all want to come.
There you go.
Good. It's good. Okay, so back of your cards. Let's look at the back. Who wants to read the 3 points for us?
I'll read the first one. 97% of BRI hosts said having a party was easy.
So easy.
Yeah.
So I've had more than one.
Who?
So then you must have fallen into this 86% of BRI hosts had so much fun they had a net.
Yeah.
Jody, I love her for that.
And I'm part of the 49% that host a party to get their products for free.
Okay, ladies, who's thinking about it? Who's thinking about it? Now, for each section on here that you fill out, this is about what kind of party would you want? Not saying you are going to book a party, but if you were to book a party, which one would you pick? So this is all for fun and for prizes. So don't feel like you're committing to a party because you mark these little squares down. It's just to get some points. And then we have some themes there that you could choose from, or maybe you have an idea of something you want to do. So mark those down. And let's talk a little bit about friends. Friends don't let friends wrinkle. Who do you know that could enjoy a party like this? Let's list a few names in there of people that you're thinking of right now that would have loved to have their feet feeling like your feet are feeling. What'd you think of that new, the newest body soak, the bath soak?
That was nice. It smells. You can just smell it in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of feel it in your feet, right? It's like, oh, yeah. That was
My feet feel amazing.
Yes, mine too. And my hands.
And my hands.
Oh yeah, seriously.
And then the last part of the card is all about what kind of possibilities might there be for you. I mean, not if you did decide to do, say, a business like this, and it actually brought you $100, $200, maybe $500 a month. What if that was coming to you every month? What kinds of things would you treat yourself to when you knew you had some expendable income?
Mm-hmm.
And how would that make you feel? Now remember, if you fill out all of these, you get 5 points for each line that you fill out. So fill them out and then mark your cards for rewards. Anybody have a favorite thing that they would treat themselves to? What's on the top of your list? Kristen, what's on the top of your list of things you'd treat yourself to?
I would love to take my whole family on a vacation. But I would also like a cleaning lady.
Oh, that's a tough choice, right? Where would you go on vacation?
Oh gosh. Well, my kids would love to experience a cruise, I think.
Awesome. Sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Lisa? What's on the top of your list?
Family vacation.
Where to?
Yeah. Where to? Well, the kids are teens, and so they want to like experience like overseas.
Oh,
so
wow.
I know they got very
Expensive
expensive
taste.
taste.
I gotta see the world. Good for you, but you know,
Right?
live with the bride.
Mm-hmm.
And how great that they want to go with you.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, might as well take them while they still want to go.
That's
There you
true.
go. There you go. All right. Okay, so as far as the rest of this party goes, we're going to get the prize. So who's got the most points? Let's turn that over.
I have 80.
80. Awesome.
65.
75.
Our hostess is
I
the winner.
don't want to get.
Oh,
No,
Okay.
give it to one of
Where's the
them.
next size? Okay, Kristen, you get to have it. So, there you go.
That is
I
beautiful.
know.
Yeah, it's just a little box, you know, fun.
Very
Fun.
cute.
So there you go, ladies. This is kind of the foot spa thing. We have some endings. I think Lisa did the ending with our facial party. So just give you an idea of the ways that we demonstrate this for our guests. So thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope it was helpful. Bye.
Bye.